Welcome to BuildingCredibility.com, Treasure Valley's most insightful construction resource. Meet the builders that influence design and innovation of homes across Treasure Valley. Listen in as they tell their story, differentiate their company from other builders, and tell us why we should buy a home from them. Stick around. Good afternoon and welcome back. This is Trey with BuildingCredibility.com. Today I have the due honor of sitting down with Robert Bruno of Brunobuilt Homes. For those of you that know Robert, you're probably laughing your guts out right now. And let me just tell you right now that if you had to describe Robert, I would say that straightforward, honest, and a good sense of humor would be three of the key elements of Robert Bruno. But let's get a chance to know Robert. So Robert, first of all, credentials and qualifications. Let's discuss that first. And you've been in the business for how long, and tell us how you evolved.
I've been in the business since '73. I began in the military in the Civil Engineer Squadron, building roads, bridges, railroads, fences, etc. From there, I went on to concrete crews. I helped build the pavilion here in Boise. Started buying remodels and renovations and so forth, foreclosed properties, and remodeling them, moving into the remodeling them and selling them. And all that work was done by myself personally. So I trained myself by on-the-job training, and then moved into moving homes. And at one time I was the only certified move-on contractor for HUD high-ratio mortgages on move-on homes. And when that got saturated with morons, I moved on to new construction in '97.
And Robert, just real quick, do you have opinions, or are you fairly open-minded?
Pretty opinionated, as you know. '97, I started building new homes. Did my own subdivisions, developed two subdivisions in Nampa, and did all the building myself.
And you are, just in terms of your credentials and qualifications, you're a member of the BCA. You're also a member of the Better Business Bureau.
Better Business Bureau, Idaho Building Contractors Association, Building Contractors Association, National Association of Home Builders, and National Write Your Congressman. Okay,
let's discuss what makes Brunobuilt Homes different from other builders around town. And I know there are some things that you'd like to say, so give me the big one. Because I love the answer. This is a great answer.
I know how to build a home. Not many builders do. I don't cut corners. I build them like I'm going to live in them. I'm very picky about how they're constructed, and I don't believe in cheating the customer. So I think I build a better home for the better price than most builders' homes that I have seen in this valley.
Tell me some of the places that you're building homes in presently.
El Paseo, Boulder Heights Estates, essentially, off of Warner Springs.
So North End Boise.
Foothills, Boise. Hidden Springs, the Shores in Eagle, Tree Farm, hopefully, of course.
Tree Farm, that's what I was thinking of.
Tree Farm, yeah, that should be coming up. We'll be moving in there.
How many homes have you built in the past 10 years?
70, 80.
And tell me a little bit about the, we'll call it the average home that Brunobuilt puts together. What distinctifies them from other homes? Because I'll let you brag, but one of the things that I know about you is that when people come to you, they were impressed. And one of the groups of people that is impressed most with your product is engineers.
I have not only built many an engineer's home, but I've built several subcontractors' homes as well. And you would think if a subcontractor has 20 or 30 builders they're working under, they have 20 or 30 choices to build their home. So why would they choose me if I was the meanest guy on the block? Choose me because they know they're not going to get shortchanged. They know that if there's a crooked stud, someone else might just cover that with drywall. Don't worry about it, the drywallers will fix it type of an attitude. But if I see one, it'll get removed. And things like that, right down to the final detail. If there's a little hump in a concrete wall, I'll ask the concrete guy to grind those down. So engineers are very detail-oriented like that. They're very anal about straight lines like they see on that computer. And you better have that in their homes, and they will get upset if there's a crooked stud or a little bump in the concrete and things of that nature.
So is Bruno built this way because you're Italian, or how's that play out?
That has something to do with it. From my upbringing back east, for those who are from the east, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And that kind of construction would not be tolerated back east.
So tell me, why should someone buy a home from you?
Because it's a better built house for a better price than most of the other builders you're going to find in the valley, in my view.
Be more specific.
What do you mean be more specific?
What else?
They have more character. They are stronger, more solid. Their architecture is better. I put a little more into them than as far as the spec is concerned. I'd rather spend the money to make them more appealing to the masses than to worry about saving the cutting the corner to save money. It's a different mindset. You know, if you look at some competition's homes, you can tell that they're trying to sell a retail product or more buck for the bang. And with me, you're getting more bang for the buck.
If you'd like to learn more about Bruno-Built Homes, you can call Robert at
938-2357.
area code 208, of course. And you can also check out his website. It is
www.brunobuilt.com, of course.
And if you'd like to spend a great hour with somebody, I highly recommend just checking in with him. He's a ton of fun to sit down with.